I've been to Sainsbury's and I bought all of their sourdough bread to let you know which one I think is my favourite. So, first off is the handcrafted sourdough baguette. This one is £3. Next up is the handcrafted brown sourdough. That was £4. Then we've got the white sourdough bloomer, which was £2.25. We also have a sourdough pave. That one was £2. Next up is an interesting flavour that I've not seen at any of the other supermarkets, which is fig and honey sourdough bloomer. That one's £2.30. They had quite a lot. Next up is the seeded sourdough. This one was £4. And then last up was a sourdough roll for 60p. Let's get these cut open so I can give them a try and let you know which one I think is my favourite. Quite an extraordinary collection from Sainsbury's, and I'm going to get started with this little tiny white loaf. I'm going to cut it in half, take a little look inside. Okay, got some bubbles in there. Not as many as I might expect from sourdough, but we'll give it a try, see what it tastes like. Oh, it's nice and soft. That's unusual. It's soft but dry. Not quite sure about that one. Not much of a sour flavour, just tastes like a bread roll. Next up is the baguette. Let's take a look inside. Okay, it's looking all right. Not a huge, nice and soft. These are soft loaves. I can feel it that they're soft, but that was just quite dry, that one. It's very nice, but again, there's no sour flavour. I did check the ingredients for all of these and none of them contain yeast, so that is fantastic. So next up is the pave. It's nice to cut, hasn't got the bubbles I might expect. It's nice and fluffy and soft there, that little bounce on there, very nice. Let's give it a taste and see what it tastes like. Oh, it's lovely and soft. Okay, it's nice, but all three that I've just tried taste exactly the same. They just taste like white bread. So very nice. It's a very nice white bread. If you want a nice white bread, that's what that will give you. But I can't taste any sourdough there. Hasn't got the bubbles in it. Hasn't got the flavour in it. So not quite sure what's gone on there. So now we've got the seeded loaf. Oh, it is a tough loaf, crikey. Probably because of the seeds. Ah, there we go. That's what we want to see. A beautiful distribution of the bubbles. Now it's a tough loaf, but it has got a lovely bounce to it there. But it's a really good shaped loaf. Oh, I've got high hopes for this one. And that one's really good. It's very nutty, and it does have some sour flavour to it. So that's a very good loaf. As I've always said, I'm not a huge fan of brown bread, but actually some of these sourdough brown breads are really, really nice. So that's done very well. I like that. Now we've got the fig and honey. Now I don't like figs, so I'm going to try it. Oh, disappointing. We've gone back to no bubbles again. Okay, it's not a particularly bouncy loaf, but it's not a very big loaf either. Let's give it a try, because I do like honey, so maybe the two together. Oh, that's lovely. That's just really nice. I do like these flavoured loaves. I don't like figs, but I do like that bread, and maybe it's just because I don't like figs on their own. That is absolutely delicious. Couldn't taste a huge amount of sourdough in there, but the fig and the honey are very strong, and I'm not surprised I can't taste any sourdough, but as a loaf, it's soft and it is absolutely full of flavour. That would taste beautiful at like Christmas with cream cheese and stuff on it. Like, that would be lovely. Okay, we're going to go on for the white next. See how this... Oh, that's lovely and soft. Well, that's nice. I do like white bread. I'm confused. Lovely. Nice and soft. Just tastes like white bread. It's really, really, really nice. That reminds me of like a sandwich tin from a baker's. Absolutely beautiful. So, so tasty. But not sourdough. And it doesn't have any bubbles either. Very soft though. That will make beautiful sandwiches. And then in here, the ginormous brown sourdough. Okay, we've got a few more bubbles in this one. That's good. Oh, goodness me. You need some muscles for that one. That's a tough loaf. Okay, right. Let's give this one a go. Again, it's nice, but it just doesn't have any flavour. Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. Gosh, that's weird. Okay, right, I'm going to rate them. This is going to be a tough one because none of them actually taste like sourdough. Right, so in last place, I'm going to put the brown bread. I don't like brown bread that much. Had absolutely no sourdough flavour to it. It was very nice, but a very dense loaf. Joint 5th place, I'm actually going to put 3. These were all identical. They tasted exactly the same. Not horrible, just tasted like nice white bread. Then in 3rd place is going to go the white loaf, the bloomer on its own, because it was so incredibly soft. Then in 2nd place will go the seeded loaf, and then in 1st place will be the fig and the honey, which is unusual. I wouldn't have expected that because of course I don't like figs and I'm not a huge fan of brown bread. And this is why I've started doing these reviews, because actually it's opening my eyes to different things that I might not have tried before. Very, very tasty. That is nice. Just a shame that we're just not feeling the sourdough love from this lot. I would have expected a little bit of a taste of sourdough. But if you like bread and you like white bread, they do have a really lovely selection. Don't forget to give me a follow for more sourdough reviews. And if you do have any recommendations for anything that is sourdough related that you would like me to try, whether that be types of bread or even toppings, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do.